is Varsha, your prenatal yoga teacher. I'm in this profession for last 6 years with the name of Sampurna Yoga. Hope everyone is doing great, taking a good care of yourself and your baby too. In the last session with Milo, we have gone through some of the asanas and stretches in sitting posture. In this session, I will be demonstrating some asanas and stretches in standing posture. Before we start the session, we will quickly go through the basic guidelines which we need to perform. All we need is a yoga mat, a blanket to sit upon. All the asanas are in standing posture. So we will need some props for support. You can have a chair, stool, or you can take the support of wall also. While performing the asanas, if you feel any discomfort, you can stop right there and you can avoid that specific asana or specific movement. Stay hydrated. You can carry a bottle of water. Make sure that you are not sitting with full stomach for the practice. All the asanas are for all trimester and everyone can perform them under specific guidance. So let's start the session with Omkar chanting. Take the blanket to sit upon so that you will get the room for your stomach. Sit comfortably in any posture. You can sit in Sukhasana or in Vajrasana also you can sit. In the last session we have learned how to perform the Vajrasana. Now put your left palm on your belly, right palm on your heart or chest. Sit straight, backbone should be comfortably erected, shoulders should be relaxed, your whole body should be relaxed. Close your eyes gently. Focus on your breathe. Focus on Omkar. I will say Om and you can repeat after me. Slowly open your eyes. Relax. Now we will start with the stretches in standing posture. Slowly come into the standing posture. First stretch we will perform. Take the distance between your feet approximately 1 to 1.5 feet. Put the right palm on your left shoulder and we will start with the rotation of the hand. Slowly, gently start clockwise movement. 1, 2, 5 times we will do. 3, 4, 5. Anti-clockwise. 1. Make sure that your elbow is handed straight in your elbow. Don't do it fast. Try to do it as per your comfort and very slowly. 5. Relax. With the opposite side, put the left palm on your right shoulder. Clockwise movement. 1. Make sure your whole body is stable. Don't move any other body parts. 3, 4, Anti-clockwise movement. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Relax. Now we will start with the second stretch. Lock both the palms, both the fingers to the back side. Now slowly start pulling your hands, your palms to the shoulder line. Breathe normally. Slowly start pulling your shoulders, pulling your palms upside to your shoulder line. This will open your chest. Keep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. We will do it again. Slowly. This needs to be done as per your comfort. Don't overstretch or overdo it. You can stop here also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. You can repeat this for 3 to 4 times. Now, take the left arm and lock it to the opposite side with the right hand this way. Stretch the left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. Make sure the hand which is getting stretched is straight in elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. You can repeat this for 3 to 4 times. Next stretch. Take the elbow behind. Hold the left elbow with your right hand. Now pull your elbow downward and opposite side. Pull your elbow downward and opposite side. Pull your elbow downward, opposite side. Make sure your neckline is straight. Downward, opposite side. When you will pull the elbow downward, you will get the stretch to this side, inside of arm. And when you will stretch the elbow opposite side, you will get the stretch to your whole waistline. You can do this for 5 to 10 times with the opposite side. Pull your elbow downside and opposite side. Downward, opposite side. Your neck, your waist should be straight. Don't bend the neckline. Relax. Now hold both the arms with opposite hands, or you can hold the elbows. Stretch the arms little bit and start pulling backside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can repeat it. Make sure you are not doing this fast or don't move any other body parts this way. Maintain the balance and slowly and gently do all the movements. Relax. All these stretches will help you to open your arms, your chest, your scapular lines and your waistline too. Now we will relax in sitting posture and then we will go to the asanas. Don't forget to put the blanket below your hips. Sit in comfortable posture. You can take the support of the wall or you can keep the pillow backside. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Inhale with both the nostrils and exhale with your mouth. This way, imagine as if we are blowing a candle. Inhale with both the nostrils deeply. Exhale with mouth. While exhaling, try to imagine that your each body part is getting relaxed. Start imagining from your head to toe. Imagine each part is getting relaxed. While inhaling and exhaling, relax each body part. You can repeat for this 15 to 20 times. Now we will start with the asanas in standing posture. First asana is Sulabh Tadasana. Take the distance between your feet, approximately 1 to 1.5 feet, just to maintain our balance. As you inhale, raise your left arm this way and slowly, while exhaling, turn your spine or stretch your spine to the right side. Make sure you both the hands straight. Relax while inhaling. Come into the initial posture and take the arm down. With the opposite side will do. While inhaling, take the right arm upside. While exhaling, slowly stretch your body to the left side. Make sure you are straight in your knees, straight in your hands. You can hold this posture for 5 breaths after a good practice. While inhaling, slowly come to the initial posture and relax. This Sulabh Tadasana will help you to stretch your side muscles, as well as it will increase your capacity of your lungs. It will increase the flexibility of your spine. Your chest tissues are getting stretched, so it will help you to stretch your chest tissues also. Relax. Just keep in mind that you are maintaining your balance. Don't close your eyes. Next asana is Vrikshasana. For this asana, we will need a prop. You can use the stool or you can take the support of wall. So first we will see how to take the support of stool. Stand straight, comfortably erected backbone. Now lift your left foot and just put it on the stool. You can adjust the height of your stool, or you can just put the left foot on your top of the thigh. If you are able to maintain your balance, you can put the foot on your knees, side of your knees, or you can put it on your calf muscle too. But you need to have a good practice for this. First we will put it on stool. Now slowly raise your arms. Take the Namaskara pose and slowly raise your arms. Don't close your eyes. Try to focus on a point so that you can maintain your balance. Now slowly and gently start stretching your arms. Slowly stretch your spine. Stretch your waist muscles. We will slowly release the asana. Take the arms down. Slowly and gently take your foot down. Now we will see how to take the support of the wall. You can take the support of wall. Touch your hips to the wall. Now lift your right foot and put it on the top of the thigh if possible. Otherwise, you can take it a little bit down. You can put it to your calf muscle also. Just take the support with the opposite hand. Now touch your whole body to the wall. Slowly raise your arm. Stretch the arms. Stretch the shoulders, stretch your whole spine, stretch the muscles of your waist. Slowly relax, take the hands down. Relax your right foot. You can hold this posture for 1 minute also after a good practice. This asana will increase the strength of your ankles or strength of your ankles, ligament and tendons. It will help you to balance your body and mind too. You will get a good stretch on your spine, thighs as well. We'll go to the next asana, that is Trikonasana or a triangle pose. For that we'll need a chair, or you can take the support of stool also. If you have a good flexibility, you can take the support of stool also. Stand straight, backbone comfortably erected. Now take the distance between your feet. This distance will change according to your height and comfort also. Take the distance. First we will see how to take the support with support of chair and to do the Trikonasana. First with the left side we'll see. Turn your left foot to the left side. Make sure your both the legs are straight in your knees. You are supposed to face in this way. Raise your arms. Now slowly move your body to your left side. Take the support of chair. Your right arm should be straight, facing upwards. Fingers should point upside. Try to open your chest. Try to maintain your balance. Don't close your eyes. You can stay here for 5 breaths minimum. Slowly we will release the asana. With the support of chair, come into the initial posture. Rotate your left foot. Now we'll see how to do it with the support of stool. Rotate your right leg, right foot. Make sure whole body is straight. Your both the knees are straight. Take the arms up in shoulder line. Slowly turn. Move your body to right side and touch the stool with your palm. Left hand should be straight. Try to maintain the balance. Hold this posture. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. If you are comfortable, you can also take the support. You can do it without support. Hold your ankle, or you can hold your calf muscle too. Slowly we will release the posture. Come into the initial posture. Rotate your right foot. Slowly join both the feet. Relax. This asana you can hold for 5 breaths also, and you can repeat for 1 to 2 times. It will increase the strength of your thighs, your calf muscles. It will help you to open your chest and shoulders also. It will give a good strength on your pelvis muscles. It strengthens your back also. It is good for back pain and thighs pain or your lower back pain. Now we will see next asana, that is Veerbhadrasana. You can do it without support also, or you can do it with support also. Come to the top side of your mat. Take the distance between your foot. Put both the palms on your hips or your waistline this way. Now lift your left foot and take it to the back side this way. Distance should be according to your comfort. You can rotate your foot, left foot this way, or you can put it either way. Slowly bend the right knee as much as you can. Take the support of chair. Your back should be straight. Don't bend forward, back should be straight, the leg behind is also supposed to be straight, and shoulders should be faced this way. Slowly take the arms up above your head, focus on a point to maintain your balance. This will give you a good stretch on thighs. Hold for 2 to 3 breaths initially and then you can increase. Slowly take the arms down, take the support of chair, rotate your foot and slowly take it forward, relax. We'll do it from other side. Take the support of chair or you can take the support of hands. Lift your right foot and take it to back side. As per your comfort, take the distance. You can adjust the distance afterwards. Rotate your right foot. Make sure your whole body from waist to head is straight this way. Slowly bend your knees. Slowly bend your front knee. Make sure your knee and ankle is in straight line. The knee should not cross the ankle line. Take the support of chair. Feel comfortable here and slowly raise your arms. Hands should be straight, your back should be straight. You will get this stretch on thighs, your backbone. Slowly relax. Take the hands down. Straighten your knee. Turn your right foot and come into the initial posture. This asana will increase strength of your thighs, your calf muscles, your ankles. It will straighten your spine also. It will improve your posture. So let's go to the other asana, that is goddess pose. Stand comfortably. Now widen your legs outside this way. Your toes should face outside and heels should be inside. The direction is approximately your toes should in the direction of your corners of your mat. Now put the hands on your waist and slowly bend in your knees. Make sure your knees are not bending inside. They should be in angle or proper outside. Slowly bend as much as you can. Your back should be straight. Don't lean forward. You should be straight in your back. Now slowly release hands and take the arms upside. You can hold this posture for 5 breaths. Slowly we will release the asana, take the support of waist and come into the initial posture. Rotate your foot. We will do it once again. This distance is approximate, it differs according to your height. Turn both the foot outside, feet outside. Heels should be inside, toes should be outside. Slowly bend in your knees. Back should be straight, shoulders should be straight. Make a namaskar sthiti and slowly take the arms up. Try to stretch your spine. Maintain the balance. Slowly release asana. Keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Relax. This asana will help you to strengthen the pelvis muscles, your shoulder muscles. It gives a good stretch on your thighs and back also. Now we will go to the sitting posture. Take the blanket and sit on the blanket comfortably. So today we have seen some stretches in standing posture. After that, 5 asanas. First was Sulabh Tadasana, then Vrikshasana, triangle pose, Virasana, and then last was goddess pose. You can practice this asanas in all trimester. If you feel any discomfort, you can avoid that specific asana, or you can take the initial posture as per your comfort. So let's end the session with Omkar chanting. Put the left palm on your belly, right palm on your heart. Close your eyes. Feel your breathe. Try to feel your baby and baby's movement. Backbone should be comfortably erected. We will do a quick relaxation technique. Relax the whole body. Slowly and deeply take a deep breath inside. Deep breathe outside. Slow, deep inhale. Slow, deep exhale. While inhaling, make sure you are taking a good positive energy inside your body. While exhaling, try to release or try to remove all the negative thoughts from your body and mind. While inhaling, try to inhale positive energy, positive thoughts inside. While exhaling, release all the strain from your muscles. Release all the negative thoughts from your body and mind. Do not control your breath. Try to breathe naturally. Now we will chant the Om. You can repeat after me. Take your time. Feel the vibrations. Feel your baby and baby's movements. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly take both the palms on your eyes. Open your eyes slowly and gently. Hope this session was helpful for everyone. If you have any doubts or any queries, you can post or you can comment. And if you have missed the previous session, you will get it in the description box. You will get the link in the description box. Thank you everyone. Stay home, stay safe and practice yoga daily. Thank you.